Welcome back, everyone, to episode number 19 of Distant Worlds Honorverse. So I was just kind of poking around, seeing what we have going on. First of all, I apologize it's been so long since the last video. If you're watching this as they're posted, I'm trying to correct it. In fact, for the last 2 or 3 episodes, they've been going out like significantly after when I wanted them to go out. Enough so that I'm like trying to reevaluate how I'm getting these videos out on my channel. So I'll try to be addressing that. I'm not sure if it will be addressed. I'm not sure if we'll be able to speed up the release of these episodes. I really prefer, but we'll see because it's getting a little bit busy. But as far as Distant World stuff goes, I was kind of taking a peek at a few things, and I think that we're going to make a big change, which was proposed by, I forget who, but in the last episode, one of the comments was talking about whether I'll invade the Massadans or not. They only have one colony, which is useful to us. Orelon is not useful, but Halmat has this penal colony, which has Kiadians in it. And I think it's kind of an appropriate mission for us to go and try and rescue them. We'll have to deal with this medium spaceport, which... Did I get it? Yeah, spaceport, yeah. I guess it's under construction still. So that's good news. It's the right time to strike is actually now then. And I think we're going to start building a few more ships as well to get our military back up. Because we have this huge cash flow, and if we're not going to be able to do everything we want with research, we might as well use it for a massive influx of military ships. Also, I do want to sell technology to the Silesians, to anybody, but I think the Solarians are currently the wealthiest. 279, if I was able to get this for medical systems, I think that I'd be willing to make that trade. I'm pretty sure what they would give us, the estimated value of this is 376, so I think that we might even wait, hopefully like a couple more months, and they'll have this over 300,000, and we'll take it. We will actually just take it for medical systems. And that will give us the ability to start... I'm really surprised they don't have medical systems, actually. But that'll give us the ability to start boosting some of our research. We'll just be able to buy it outright. Because we've actually saved up quite a fair amount of money, which I'm always trying to use on research, but we have this problem where we keep buying new ships. So in that trade-off, I think that one just injection of funds by trading one of our techs should be enough to just put us over the top and buy enough ships that we can really knock the Massadans out, because they're doing a pretty good job, and we are fighting reactively, which is just not good. Ideally, we would just go and camp their production facilities. Excuse me. Even if we weren't able to get into their home, even if we weren't able to crack their home port, which is 2,000 shields, 2,000 firepower. 2,000 firepower is... Well, the first thing I can say about it is that's going to be just an insane amount of maintenance. But we have the difficulty high enough that might not be a problem for the computer. In fact, I think based on the amount of money they have, or at least that I guess that they would have, it might actually be impacting them. Okay, what asides from that? Yeah, the exact problem we're dealing with right now is that this is the attack on 7th Fleet. Or Strike Alpha, I guess. And 7th Fleet is here as well. 4th Fleet. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus fire. We're going to try to stay as a death ball, which is not going to be easy because these fleets tend to make charges at the ship, and then they button hook left some of them and button hook right the other ones, and then you're left with 2 smaller groups. And you're usually only giving orders to the fleet in general. So it's going to be kind of difficult. Instead of giving the attack order, I'm going to give them a move order. And this guy right here, he's out of fuel, so I don't think he's going to be very helpful. But since he has some shields, he at least can absorb some fire, so I'm going to have him move in. As for my construction ship, I don't think it's really worth, even though she has pretty good shields. We might move her in to possibly absorb some fire. I'll move her in, and then we'll just have her escape if I feel like it's a little bit too dangerous. So for this, I'm going to be playing this battle at 0.25 because this is actually a significant ship number, but I think we can win. I'm pretty sure we can. So let me get the fleet up here. Whoops. Fleet. There it is. And this is Strike Alpha. Okay. Also, I want to take a look at what our other fleets are doing, because we have Strike Bravo. Okay, well, this guy's... I think the reason why these planets are being attacked so often by the Handweenie Company is that they have these pirate bases that they're building. I didn't notice this. I know that Manticore is untouchable because the population is so high, but the population is low enough on these. Ugh, gross. We have Boscarans? Damn it. Hate that. I mean, I could choose some kind of penalizing policy. We could just do not accept them, which is not so bad. Although in general, I don't mind accepting them. It's just that... I'll leave it on assimilate for now, but I'm going to think about that more. Okay, so we'll be winning these fights. Wow. Shields on like all these guys are low. That's interesting. Is Strike Bravo just a group that maybe they were just constructed? Okay, but let's just take a look at our ships. 77777777777. So it looks like we're okay in numbers. 4th Fleet, the only one that doesn't have 7. That's good. I think very soon we might start giving patrol orders. I don't like to. Okay, if this was not going on YouTube, if I was not recording, I would not use patrol orders, because it is a waste of your money. But patrol orders will keep you from actually having to give these orders to attack all the time. And I think that for the peace of mind of the viewers, not having to constantly be like, okay, he's just defending again, and then I have to right-click on the planet to stop. The reason I do this is because when they patrol, they constantly move, which wastes fuel, which wastes my fuel resource. And I don't like that. So that's the reason why I have them actually move to Griffin. Once they are there, they attach themselves to the orbit of the planet, and then they stop. That's the advantage, but unfortunately, I think it's maybe taking too much time for me to constantly navigate these attacks. So it might be worth it just this once, just for your sake, for me to actually start patrolling planets, and then I won't have to worry about micromanaging everything. I mean, normally I micromanage just everything, and maybe it's kind of interesting enough already that you've seen how I do that, and I don't need to show it any further. Okay, we also have... So I need to build more military ships. Let's just do that right at the start. I feel like we need more fleets. We need more fleets, and I think we'll start getting some redundant fleets. I think maybe one fleet over to Lahan, another one, and... I don't know, there's just so many... At the same time, I want to attack into the Masadan territory, so lots of things that I want to get done here. So let's just get maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get 7 more, 1 more fleet, which is fine. That'll be Strike Echo. Oops. So let's get Strike Echo now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Strike. No. 13. Okay, that's fine. Now we go and name 13 Fleet. Come on, where are you? Hasn't reported. Well, they're still being built anyway, so it doesn't matter. So let's go back to Strike Alpha, which is the important one here, and we'll try to navigate this battle. Oh god, there's more appearing. Yeah, they're already tagging this ship, so hopefully the lonesome lady gets the hell out of here. They've raided something. Unsurprisingly. They're really just raiding me all over. That is the one in the middle. It's going to be really hard to do anything about that one. So let's have them attack. There it is. Starting to open up. Okay, and once we start doing a good enough damage, we need to switch over immediately to the next one. And attack this one. Yeah. Because that one's already a goner. We want everyone to focus their weapons somewhere else now. Please move here. Poor tactician. Oh man, we got another poor tactician. Just what I needed. Where are you? I don't know which ship that is, but I don't think it's any of these. Okay, so we'll continue the battle. We can do this. So that's a cruiser behind. We'll have to engage that one next, but let's focus fire. Okay, that one's down. Once I start seeing the rebarb, the shell of the hull, that one's still firing, but I want to focus on getting the next one down quickly. Okay, let's move together. Maybe we can even save this little post. Okay, keep moving, people. Keep moving. Yeah, that one got out. Nope, this mining station is almost surely a goner. Come on, guys. Okay. So the Solarians have terminated the trade of their rare, damn it, their super luxuries. All the while, the Andamanti's given us monetary gifts. Very strange. Why would the Solarians do that? Huh. Oh, man. They went to Way of Darkness government? What? Well, that's pretty funny. It's quite disappointing. Can we negotiate a trade proposal still? Yeah, they dropped money doing something. I knew it. I knew we should have taken it while I had the chance. But I'm a fool. Alright, Strike Alpha, you guys are up. Engage this target next. We gotta focus fire here. Beginning to fire, and they are already targeting something else. Alright, now it's down. So this is where I don't think all of these ships are coming home, unfortunately. We'll do our best. At least that guy's kind of moving up, and we have a new guy. So one guy is injured, but it's only one component damage. That's not terrible. I mean, it's only one. This guy's already destroyed, so we focus on this guy, I think. Oh, no. Let's focus over here. We'll work top right to bottom left. I can already see this guy's going to be stupid, though. He's going to go for it. Okay, who do we get next? I think we get this one next. Okay, one at a time, boys. One at a time. Okay, just focus on that guy because he's almost down. Just don't let him get away. Now focus on this guy. Do we get this one enough? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Just focus on here. Oh god, it's getting too hectic now. So we still want to focus fire though. That's the important thing. That one's going down. Let's try to attack this one, whichever one that is. Okay, we have 3 ships injured now, but they've done a really good job pulling themselves into a death ball as well, unfortunately. So it looks like that one is down. We'll attack this one, which looks like it has relatively low shields. Good, good. We're causing this one to go down. We lost only 1 ship so far. This may turn out to be a huge victory. Engage. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we lost 1 ship. Somebody completed their mission. Now keep moving. And you, what are you doing? Why? Oh, you're out of fuel. That's why. Right. Of course, you're really slow. You're out of fuel. I also want to make sure I'm not just completely leaving behind everything else. Okay, we're going to get this guy. It's assured. So we need to move this way. Get him. We can probably speed this up to 0.5 now. They're going to come back in for another pass. Actually, I want one of these guys who has no shields to move here. Good, he's pulling off. And the rest of the guys, now you can pull back in because you won't be the closest target. Good, good. He's absorbing the fire. This is good, good. Look at we're juggling the blows. Wow. This was really an impressive victory, I would say. That we got out with only 1 ship killed, and are any of these guys missing hyper? So 14, 176. No. No. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, well, Alpha, Strike, you guys have medals awaiting you when you come back. Repair and refuel. at the next spot. You can go ahead and refuel at the nearest, wherever that is. And you, whoops, no, you don't need to repair. No, you, why don't you go to, okay, that's, this has already got a construction base queued for that, so let's go back to the colony ship here. Make it control 6 for a moment. Go back. Now you just go back home. Very good. Well, that's really awesome. I'm like very happy. Somehow managed to pull this all together. I don't know what Strike Bravo is doing, but let's have them move in. Well, I guess let's get them to go to Bilgaruth as well to refuel at this station. Let's just have them move to this station, and then we'll have them refuel at the nearest, and that'll, well, you know, we can just queue that as the next. Refuel at ships at nearest refueling point queued. So they should move there, refuel there, and then we'll get them to, we'll see what the situation is like in Merkur after that. So, I don't know if I even changed the research. See, I didn't even do that yet. So I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so let's do the research that we want. I want to shift everything away from weapons and move into this research, our troop research, which we can easily accelerate. And I think we can actually accelerate the component prefabrication as well. We're just barely short. This is the reason why it would be fantastic if we could sell some technology. But I don't think anybody else. Who's the next probably wealthiest? Probably the Silesians. Actually, the Havenites. Solarians are at annual GDP of $1 million. They're at 865. They're at 849. Okay, so Silesians are second. Anormani. Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting. Let's just take a look very quickly at their money situation. They have no money. Why? Why do you have no money? Goodbye. Okay, Silesians, make me proud. Ah, yes. Ah, 140. This is not bad. We could give them storage systems. I mean, that's a hell of a deal. Would you give us your galaxy map as well? Even though we already know everything. I just feel like I'm trying to get the most I can out of this. They will probably accept this. I'm offering it for like a third off. 33% discount. Yeah, we have lots of stuff we can offer them. Storage systems is not really that important. Although, honest to God, I'd rather offer medical systems than storage systems. But it's more, it has a higher value, so I'll sell that to them later. They accept. Okay, goodbye. Thank you for your contributions to our research efforts. We can now go over here. And with that money, we can spend it on tech rushing that. And we should have a little bit left over, 135, so we can actually just build some more darn ships. Because those are both the things that I want to tech rush. We're tech rushing. I'm not going to worry about tech rushing the final research thing for energy research, even though that's really important. And the same person who talked about using getting our invading colonies and starting to use our troops, which I'm always reluctant. I prefer to have space dominance first and then focus on troops, but we can do it this way too. I'll just build up a bunch of troops that only have 2 upgrades. The reason why I like to wait to build troops is because, just like with ships, I guess, in the same way, whenever you build a troop, it is stuck at the tech that it was built at for forever. There's no way to upgrade it. The only thing you can do is disband a unit and then create a new one, in order to take advantage of the bonuses and research that you get later. So basically, you can think of every technology from troops, except for like there's one exception down here for the planetary defense units that upgrades existing units. But you can think of every upgrade as like moving from seeking missiles to concussion missiles. Like you'd have to swap out the tech. You can't get just it doesn't give a bonus to existing units. That's the same thing with basically all of the troop tech. The one exception down here is, see, this one helps newly recruited planetary defense units, but this one just gives all planetary defense units a bonus against invaders. So that happens to all of them forever, whenever they were built. Okay, enough about that because we have the new tech lined up. We have this one lined up, and we're going to go for that next, which is good. And that's all set. Yeah, so let's go ahead and build some more ships then. We've lost a ship now, right? So Strike Alpha is going to need another ship, so let's get 8 more. So we'll get a new fleet and 8 more on top of that. I mean, and 1 more on top of that. Military ships. Oh, well, first let's do construction. Manticore. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. We can go over to military ships, which I was already in, so I don't know why I closed it. Okay, so we'll get everyone but him will be in a new fleet, and you will be attached to Strike Alpha. Very good. All done. Okay, moving forward. Yeah, so the reason why we have so many pirates invading this area is because they're trying to keep control of our colonies, which we have these pirate bases. I didn't realize that they had already even gotten enough control over these colonies to put those hidden pirate bases in, and what's more, Griffin, which we know has been pretty heavily focused on. I'm seeing the reason why is because they're trying to complete this hidden pirate fortress. That's going to be kind of a pain in the butt to deal with later. I mean, okay, the more population we have, the better defense we have against it, but what I'm going to do is probably just load, I think maybe 6 garrison and 1 armored troop if we happen to get up to armored. If not, I'll just load like maybe just 6, because armored ground assault is nice. And I think when you attack a pirate fortress, it counts as an attack, not a defense, even though you're attacking, you're on a planet that you own. I guess it's like an assault. So it's nice to have these armored units. They're better on the attack. We can just read the description here. The very last... Oh, no. Wait, let's see. Armored forces, the middle sentence, must be produced... Nope, that's not the one. Oh, it's the very first one. Provides very strong attack for invading enemy colonies. So although it's not an invasion of an enemy colony, you're still using the attack strength, I believe. So it'll be useful for us. But we may not get that because just it requires another technology. So it might be too long for us to wait. Okay, so we have these destroyers completing. That means... Oh. Galaxies 3, okay. Sorry, let's slow this down. Wait a second. Whoa! So Galaxies 3 just surrendered to us in a way before we even had a chance to do anything. Okay, well, that's good. I think we might actually bring another... Yeah, let's actually bring the newly formed 13th. Come on, where are you, 13th? Okay, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. Newly formed fleet. There they are. So 13th has 7. They're all done? Or no? Oh, this one is not done yet. Okay, so they're not quite ready. That's why they haven't activated yet. But in a second 13th fleet will be the first one. Actually, we can send someone else out. Let's think about this. You're moving to planet... So escort Fortune. Where are you guys? You're also home planet. Let's go to Charlie. Charlie is helping with Griffin, which is getting attacked pretty frequently. Well, does that mean Delta is helping with Sphinx? Bravo is. And Bravo is ready to go. Okay, you know what? We're going to send Bravo down to help out down here. Which means I'm actually going to code name them. We'll have them move here, and I'm going to rename these guys to be Defense Galaxies 3. Okay, very good. So they're going to move out to help defend that area because it is... I have no ability to help them, and that's actually a huge colony. You can see that's 2.5 million. It's the second largest colony I have instantly, which means also we should get a medium spaceport there. Medium spaceport. Should we get troops here? No, I'd rather do Kiadians. Okay, I started to mention... I'm not sure if I mentioned the troop strengths. Actarians the normal race I play with, they're only 8,800 in strength. So that means 1 troop unit. So the different races, like humans, Kiadians, Actarians, any different race has a different strength value when they're in combat. We can see this if I just go to my planet. I have 1 garrisoned here. That these guys have an overall attack strength of 12,800, overall defense of 12,800. So that doesn't include the bonuses that we've already gotten in our research, because this is from the very origin of the game, the very beginning. So they don't have any technological bonuses. So that's the starting strength. If I was to show you the Actarians, they would be 8,800. The ranges are generally between 5 and 15,000 with an average around 10,000. I think humans are slightly above 10,000, but they're pretty close to the average. Kiadians are actually pretty high up there. I think they're the 5th or 6th best race that you can do as far as ground soldiers go, which means that I don't really need to worry too much about recruiting the right kind of empires or races for my soldiers. The Kiadians themselves are going to do really good against everybody except for, unfortunately, the people we're fighting right now. I think the Slukans are the Mortalans. I can't remember who. I don't even know what the Masadan theocracy is. These are Bascarans. I think the Bascarans might be the 2nd highest. The absolute highest is the shadow race or whatever. But you can tell if their aggression level, so extremely aggressive and slightly intelligent. Both of these things, the aggressive level and the intelligence level, is supposed to make up, sum up to be the strength. And I think aggressive is more important, but you can see like the Kiadians, they are only slightly aggressive, but they're very intelligent, and yet we're one of the best in ground soldiers. So intelligence actually helps a significant amount, which is interesting. Okay, let's keep pushing on. I think, yeah, because we need the next technology before we can research stuff. All these things are completing. Does that mean we have... Okay, so we sent 1 fleet over to defend. I probably should rename my fleets even actively. Strike Alpha is moving to repairs, so we should maybe just call him Repair 1 now. Repair 0. We're going to Lahan. Lahan, here 1. Okay, there goes Strike Alpha. They're gone because they're repairing. They're not active. So Strike Charlie is defending Griffin, and Strike Delta is defending Sphinx. Okay, so Delta is actually going to be retasked then to the Westry system. No, let's have them also move to Bilgaruth. So move here, and then you actually are all pretty much all fueled up. So Strike Delta is true to its name. Who else is moving to Bilgaruth? I thought I sent somebody else. Planet Bilgaruth for Dionysus, Lahan, Dionysus, Repair. No, yeah, they're not coming up. Okay, well, that's okay. Am I crazy? I thought I sent somebody over here already. Oh, and also we have to deal with our colony ship now is no longer necessary because they just gave up, basically said, here, take me. So we'll get this guy to refuel, and then I guess we'll just wait for a planet. I don't think there's any planets available to us right now. None that aren't low quality, at least. So we'll just have him refuel and wait patiently for another colony. Which will probably mean we have to wait until we get some better colonization technology, which is, excuse me, not going to happen anytime soon. So strike. Charlie, what is your... Oh, you guys are helping with Griffin. So let's have 2 groups defend Griffin. So let's get... Which means I'm going to have... Strike Delta is actually going to be part of the strike force. Let's get them to do the same thing. Move to Bilgaruth. And you guys are also ready to go. So we'll just have you move there. And then once they're staged there together, we'll move them. Oh, what have these guys been up to? Oh, so they did actually go and attack, but they're going to get... I just have a bad feeling they're going to get massacred. I mean, are they even going to break the shields? Oh, they're down. Oh, this is interesting. The shields are... It is true. The shields are incredibly low. A long-range attack is going to just knock this guy the heck out. We don't have a long-range attack. We ourselves went with... But if we had... Oh, they even have interceptors. Oh my gosh. That's pretty good. And we don't have point defense, so we might want to avoid that area. Where the heck are you? Well, it's the nearest unexplored system. Why don't you go ahead and explore all systems in G3. Okay, now take me back to these guys all being completed at Manticore Spaceport. That seems kind of interesting. 13th Fleet and 14th Fleet need tasking. Good. So 13th Fleet... Wait. You're not done yet. But when you are, let me know. And then I can send you to help defend Griffin. Is that it? Yep. Okay, good. So now you're going to become Defense Griffin. And I'm going to put the 2 in parentheses so it indicates to me it's a duplicate, not Griffin 2 like a planet. Okay, good. So now you, please show me where you are. And head on over to Griffin. Move to planet Griffin. So yeah, again, I could do the patrols. That's probably what I should do. Start doing soon. We have 6th Fleet over here. Can you guys repair and refuel? Because where the heck is this guy? Oh yeah, he's part of it. So maybe that guy got damaged in one of their attacks. So they will repair and refuel there. 4th Fleet is still being built. 1st is, you know, the special group. You know, I'm not going to do anything with 1st Fleet. Yeah, okay, no, I will eventually. But this guy, what is he doing? Can you please, you yourself should go and retire. Alright, good. 7th Fleet is at Lahane, and they look like they're completely ready to go. So we'll call these guys now Strike Alpha. Okay, so we have Strike Alpha. We're missing a Bravo, but that's okay. And you will also go to Westry for the... Oh, no, it's not Westry. It's Bilgaruth. So, Strike Alpha, move to Bilgaruth. Very good. Got a 3 fleet group moving out. Very good. And how did these guys fare in the end? I doubt very well. But, oh, you know what? Maybe they can do it. No, I don't think so. They are launching pretty long-range weapons. Every little bit... That is a lot of shield recharge, though. Those might be like fast recharging or something. Huh. No, they only have 2 ships left. They're not going to do anything. We might be able to do it. If we consolidated our forces and formed a massive death ball, I think we could get in. It's an interesting question, though. Where the hell is the Massadan defense? Are they trying to attack me? If I was them, where would I attack? Our largest outlying base is, I suppose, this one. So let's send, I think we have a few fleets. 1st, 4th, like what's 4th doing? Like, what is this guy? Where are you? You are moving, okay, fine. Well, we could detach 17. We could detach him from the fleet. And then grab a new one. But probably it'll be faster for him to just refuel. Yeah. Oh, and of course I forgot we have to get these new guys to not engage system targets. I want them to engage nearby targets. I'll have to go through all these guys to make sure that they're doing that. Nearby. These are system targets. Nearby. Nearby. Okay, Sphinx. Nearby system. That's repair. Okay, good. They're fixed. And these guys nearby as well. Okay, good. Well, we've gone 35 minutes. I think this is a good place to call this video to a close too. I need to think about where to send troops. But as soon as this research finishes, and I know it's not going any faster the way I'm playing right now. We're playing at a pretty slow pace, trying to micromanage all the fleets. I understand this is exactly why people play with more automation, but I'm a stubborn old man. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So we'll just keep playing. Okay, now you are part of 14th Fleet. The very first one of 14th Fleet is now finished. So we can probably kick it up to 1x right now while nothing else is going on. Okay, these guys are all finishing. Yeah, what we can do is let's just purchase a few extra ships that we have that we can throw around wherever we need them. Like whenever a fleet has a situation like this, we'll swap people in and out. So you finished your mission, which was just to go here. Why don't you go ahead and refuel? Nearest refueling point. Makes sense. And then we actually have to, once again, go back to Westry. I don't have... Was it this planet? No. Where was the secondary planet? Here. So let's set this as control 0. The rest should all be Manticore. Yeah. But this one is one that we will have to get to. And you are still building. Yeah, I think we might have extra ships already. Do we have anybody else hanging around? Refuel. So instead of refueling, why don't you just go ahead and build here? And this is, yeah, just no luxury. No luxury. So why don't you go ahead and build just an ore station here. Ore Mark III. That seems good. Okay, good. Somebody else is moving. County Venture is already done. Yeah, but you're there as well, so it doesn't matter. 6 one way, half dozen the other. These guys are all building stuff. Very good. Okay, good. So unpause. Aha. Engineer. That is a good trade for him to get. I'll read it to you. Plus 10% high-tech research, plus 10% civilian ship construction speed. The 10% high-tech research is obviously massively more important than civilian construction speed, but whatever. Okay, we're under attack at Griffin. No surprises there. We now have 2 defense forces. This should be pretty quick. Do we have... What are you doing? This guy's actually taking some damage too. Or maybe he already was damaged. But we're going to kill him first. Okay, good. So now we should have 2 defense Griffin fleets. We'll need to task them both back. Griffin, move to Griffin. Griffin 2, move to Griffin. Good. And who's this? Who the heck is this? What the hell? That's not Griffin. Come on, gents. And who are you? Strike Charlie. Oh, what the heck? Strike Charlie. Go to... Did I not give this order? Go to Bilgaruth. Okay, good. Go. Ah, very good. Completed at... Wait, did I have people... Oh, I see. They're repairing, and that's counting as the construction of a new ship? Huh. I didn't know that. I don't think I've ever paid attention to that. Okay, well, Defense Lehane is ready to go. Let's have them refuel. Refuel all ships, nearest refueling point. And when they're done, they are now Strike Bravo. Okay, let's actually have these guys be something different. We're going to send in 3 fleets with First Fleet. Oh, that's a good idea. I should send First Fleet. What I'm going to do is... I want this repair Lehane to be system, okay, reaction fleet. So reaction fleet 0, we can actually, yeah, reaction fleet can be like this. Alpha, Bravo, 01, I'll just do reaction fleet 01. These guys are going to be like a forward defensive group. I was kind of thinking Wokar might be the first thing attacked. I'm actually going to have them move over there. Has this been attacked lately? Not lately. So yeah, let's just move them over here. Let's move them all the way over to that. If we can get lucky, we can like cut off. That's if I was the Masadans, that's where I would attack first. So we'll move there. Just waiting a little bit more on that weapons research, and then we can actually start developing some of our own troops. Lots of people finishing. Yeah. Okay, so 4th Fleet is ready to go, except for that one. This guy. How is he doing? He's close. Okay, this fleet will be operational soon. And I guess we'll get up a second reaction fleet. So you will be reaction fleet 02. And reaction fleet 2 should be just inside of that one. Where might we be attacked? What, Dagalin? I think we've been attacked here already, right? So let's move here. And that's a good... They can cover a few things from that position. Do we have something in Kappa? No, we just have people mining there. Okay. Okay, yep, go there. Yeah, so, okay, I mentioned this like 5 minutes ago. I got carried away. This game is so great. If you don't already own it, you should. So I'm going to put a cut in the video here. Again, I will not... I will really try not to... More than 3 days between videos is unacceptable in my opinion. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to try to get these out every 3rd day or every other day. We'll see. It depends on, how busy I am. I might be getting into a little bit more of a busy phase, but hopefully I'll still be able to get them out every 2 days or at worst every 3 days. But thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. This is actually really exciting to me, going to war, and happened a little bit earlier than I expected, but I did. This is partly because I stacked the deck against me, in the sense that I actually have, you can edit races like innate, not races, but empires, innate like or dislike for people. So I made the Graysons like me, and so we have like a hidden modifier just making us like each other, which only affects them, obviously. I can do whatever I want. But I did the same thing with the Solarians, very, very slightly, but I gave huge negatives to the Masadans and the Havenites. So we can expect to go to war. I think the Havenites also have really negative modifiers with Grayson, but it doesn't really matter. Since Grayson and I'm going to use the Mutual Defense Pact. With that, anytime they go to war with me, they'll be fighting the Graysons, and just based on proximity, we know that will be a very intense war. And I really fear for the Graysons, as I would in the real Honorverse, because they don't have that many colonies. Let's just compare... Whoops, wrong screen. Let's compare diplomacy screens for the Protectorate of Grayson. GDP 836, military strength 3000. Havenites, just slightly higher GDP, just by like 20. Whoops. And military strength about 30% more. 25-30% more strength. So it's close. I mean, number of colonies is insane. 9 colonies, 11 colonies. We're way behind on colonies. We better start kicking it up. Crank it up to 11. I mean, some of these guys, Masadans have 3. We have 5. Silesians have 2. Endermani have 1. But the other groups have already just gone on a huge colonization spree. And that's their right to do so. It's actually really smart to do that, assuming that nobody declares war on you. But again, we'll put a pause in the video here, and I'll pick it up in the next video. So that until then, take care.